Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com, and I'm their first impressions gameplay video for Wurm Online, a 3D virtual world style MMORPG published by a company called 123. Now I'll spend about 10 to 15 minutes running around checking this game out. Make some comments if you guys want to play Wurm Online or just learn more about it. Do check out the full review on the link below. So let's go ahead and get started. Now I should mention that this is actually a free trial MMORPG because it has some serious restrictions on it. I mean, it has an unlimited free trial though, but I'll explain a little bit more of that later on. So let's go ahead and get started now. The company that makes this game is called 123. It's supposed to be 123, but free instead, which is kind of witty if you ask me. But I'll just go ahead and get started. Now, as soon as you log in, you have this basic gameplay thingamajig. But let's go close that out. It basically tells us WSAND moves for us. So look at the sun. You can't stare at the sun; it gets all blurry. So let's not do that. So graphically speaking, the game actually doesn't look that bad, and I only say that because it's actually an independently developed game. I think a small studio of like 1 or 2 guys made this game, so for a game made by a small studio, it's actually really incredible. I think actually only 1 guy made it, so that's kind of cool too. So we can move around over here, and for a game made by 1 guy, this is pretty impressive. So you move with WSAND, and it looks like you're on first person view by default, and I don't think you can change that. This guy's been dead over here for a while, I guess. Corpse of Zyros. But you can see you can interact with a lot of things in the game. If you move your mouse around, you can see you selecting random things. We got a sign over here. Beyond here lies the wilderness, blah blah blah. So there's a guy walking over there too, and what was that, random player over there? Maybe not. But let's go talk to, I think we have to go up over here. We can see these NPCs as well. I think they're NPCs, otherwise they would be standing here forever. How could this guy even see? His helmet's like blocking his vision, or his like cloak, whatever he's wearing. I don't know what he's wearing. So that's kind of random. This guy can't see either. He is Merchant John. So I have no money probably, so let's not talk to those guys for now. But let's keep moving. Now this is supposed to be a really open-ended MMORPG, and I'm not even running the game on max settings, so it will look actually a lot nicer on maximum settings. But let's go talk to this chick, even though she's not even talking to me, looking at me while I want to talk to her. So we can examine her. She is a rather stressed out person. I can tell that by looking at her. Is here giving out instructions to survive. So basically the game is telling me the NPC is stressed out from helping out noobs. That's not really a good way to start off, but you know what? Let's go talk to you. Receive instructions. Oh man, she's turning at me. Look at those sick turning animations right there. So, the Mary. Welcome to these lands. We are at war. I have little time, blah blah blah. Press F2 to check your skills and F3 to look at your inventory. So let's look through the game's skills right now. I have character skills over here, mind skills, soul skills, some religious skills as well, and we got some regular skills over here too. So these are all skills in the game, which I guess you gain by using them, but we'll click F2 to see our inventory over here. We can see what we're carrying. So click OK over there. I have done that, so good enough for me. And let's keep skipping through this for now. Blah, blah, blah. Open up your inventory. Double click on the hatchet. So my hatchet is right there, and let's double click on it. And now it is active apparently. Click I have done that for now. Hopefully this doesn't take that long. So let's go ahead and equip my hatchet, it says, and drag it to my right hand. So where do I do that? My body. So equipping things is a bit weird automatically, because the interface options for doing so is kind of weird. So apparently I have to equip my hatchet on the right hand. I guess this game hates lefties. But let's go equip my hatchet on the right hand. And there you go. It is equipped. And I think it's equipped. Let's go see. Yep, there you go. It's all green over there too, active. So let's equip my shield as well on my left hand. Where is my left hand over here? There's my left foot. There's my right hand. Where's my left hand? Am I going blind? Hold on. Let's close that out for now. So I got my right arm. Where's my left arm? I got a right arm. Left arm. There you go. I almost lost that for a second. So I got my shield equipped too. Okay, that worked. Sounds good enough. Okay, now I gotta go cut something down. Blah, blah, blah. Go outside town and find a tree in the village and cut it down. So let's go ahead and do that. Close this stuff out for now. I'm trying to zoom out with the mouse wheel, but it's not working, so I guess the way the game is structured is it's a first-person game, and there may be a way to change the camera angle, but I guess it's largely supposed to be first-person. Now, a few cool things about this game right away is that it has a pretty interesting day and night system. As time passes by, it can become night. But where the game really stands on its own is almost everything in the game. Almost every one of these buildings that we see are created by players. So in a way, you can look at it as almost like Minecraft, in that everything in the game is done by players. Though I can't, can I jump over this? No, I can't. So apparently, I want to cut this tree down, but can't quite get next to it. So let's go find, let's go down this way. Maybe we can find a way to cut some trees to New Dawn Guide Mission Iron Mine. So we got an iron mine over there. I don't want to go in there right now, though. But I guess it looks kind of cool. I'm not going to go down there. It's kind of scary. I have no lights. So I want to go cut a tree down real quick, but not finding any trees by themselves. Let's go find out. You know what? Let's keep going on this way. We'll probably find a tree eventually. But by then, I'll be so lost, I won't be able to find my way back. But as I was saying, the game is supposed to be very open-ended because almost everything in the game can be interacted with. Like, I can click on these stones over there, examine these, and I hear you can even knock these down eventually if you have high enough strength. There's another random player over there, Phil Muggs. Might even be a NPC, I'm not sure. Let's go stare at him. Though, I'm not even sure who this guy is. I can go examine him, and I think it's an NPC because you can ask for refreshment. Is he going to give me a refreshment? Phil Muggs feeds you some delicious steak and cool water. What a nice fellow, giving me some free steak and cool water. Not pretty cool water if you ask me. But let's keep running down over here. I don't know where I was going with that, but beyond this point is the wilderness. Oh man, take points so you won't be lost. Is that what it said? Yeah, so you can find your way back. So I don't think the game lets you even open up a map. I mean, M doesn't really do anything. Tab doesn't do anything too important. It goes through these options over there. But we are in the wilderness right now, apparently. So here's a wooden door owned by some guy named Portifernuria. So apparently, like I said, everything in the game is crafted by players. That in and of itself is really awesome if you ask me. Even the terrain itself is supposed to be molded by players and what they build on top of it, how they structure it too. Random horse over there too. Venerable fat horse. That's not a fat horse. It's I guess an average size horse. I don't know. But he's kind of scary because he's not moving at all. But I guess let's go cut something down over here. Let's go find this tree right here. Not exactly a big tree to start cutting down, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Let's go cut it down. There you go. My cutting down tree. 7 seconds left. So as I cut this tree down, I imagine my skill would increase for wood cutting. But let's go check that out real quick. F2 or F3? Right over here. F2. So I gained body strength, which is in green, and I gained wood crafting over here. So, and I got some wood. Let's keep cutting this wood. I want more wood. Alright, let's go cut this stuff down. It's giving me strength anyway, so that's kind of cool too. So just by doing certain tasks that require body strength, it increases your stats. I guess these are your stat skills over here. Mind, body, and soul. And these are all your crafting skills over here and so forth. The tree just disappeared. Wow. One moment it's there and one moment it's not. It's not over there anymore. Take the wood by right-clicking on it. Where is the wood? Where do I right-click on it? It fell somewhere or is my inventory automatically? Let's go click F2 again to find that. Where is my wood? Did it just fall on the floor? I'm falling down over here, so I guess I can't get it right now. But F3, that brings that up. Where's my inventory? Was it F2? That's my skills over there. There you go. So I think I have wood over here somewhere. I just got a bruise on my body over there too. Very light bruise. So just by falling down that hill, I took some bruising damage. But for a game that has this much interactivity, I mean, just look at all the stuff. Hillside Farm, it's owned by one player. Well, I mean, everything in the game is crafted by players. And apparently there are thousands of items players can craft. This guy's got like 2 forges in here inside his little house over here. That's really cool too. And any player can start forging their own stuff and building their own stuff in the game. So in a way, I guess you can look at Wurm Online as almost like a Minecraft. And it came out well before Minecraft even got popular. If you haven't heard of Minecraft by now, you can just search YouTube for it. It's a really in-depth crafting MMO. But I guess one thing Minecraft and a lot of other games have over Wurm Online is its simplicity. I mean, a game like this is just very hard to get used to. And it's a game like this is such a steep learning curve. It's almost an instant turnoff for a lot of new players, only because it's so hard to get into a game like this where the game, you're left to kind of figure things out on your own. I don't know why that's glowing back there, but it is. In a game like this, everything in the game you gotta figure out yourself, and it can be pretty daunting. I mean, just looking at all these skills and this inventory, the game's interface is clearly not anything, you know, it's not really designed to be easy. But you really can't blame the developer either because it's, you know, again, a very independent studio behind it. So I got 3 bruises right now. Maybe I shouldn't be rolling down this mountain over here, which I've been doing for the last few minutes. But a game like this isn't going to appeal to most people, and I want to get that out of the way right now. I mean, a lot of people probably will not look at Wurm Online and won't even like it. Just right off the bat, dismiss it. And that's perfectly fine because a game like this clearly won't appeal to everyone because you do have to spend a lot of time just figuring things out. And another little problem I have with the game is its free trial limitations. And I did mention earlier it is a free trial. I'm trying to find something to kill, by the way, if I can find something. But I think there is combat in the game as well because you have strength. And I'm sure there's some sword fighting skills too. Yep, fighting skills over there, axes, and so forth. And the game is supposed to have over 100 different skills to learn too. So there's actually a lot of content in this game. So my hatchet over here does 0.6 damage. That's actually really lame. So I got some bruises on me, which I think is restricting my damage. Very light bruises. So I got bruise times 3 over here too. But these, I have a short sword over here that does 0 damage apparently, kind of sucks. But as I equip it, it'll probably change around. But close this out for now. But the game does have its variety. But the free trial restrictions are pretty severe too. But let's go run down over here now. There's a lot of ovens in this game, I've noticed. What is this? Sal Vicente Ville, I don't know, it's some shenanigans language which I can't understand. Though if you highlight it, it tells you what the sign says. You can't actually read the sign on it because it doesn't say anything like that. But again, the coolest aspect of a game like this is its massive world and how everything is, you know, crafted by players. I find that to be really incredible, and there's definitely a lot of potential in a game like this. I mean, Wurm Online isn't exactly a smashing success. It's got a few hundred players online during peak times, which is pretty cool. I mean, there's some really cool PvP servers as well, but those are available for paying members only. As a free trial user, well, it's an unlimited free trial, so you can have fun with the game for quite a while. But I can't quite find any things to kill. Why is there a little boat in this small pond over here? It's kind of random. But as a free trial user, you actually limit on what your skills can actually get up to. I think your max skill cap is either 20 or 30 on certain skills. So that alone really restricts what you can do with the game. But the concept of the game itself, and wow, there's a dead bull over there. It looks really funny. It's a corpse of a mature bull. So I don't think I can even get in here because there's no jumping key apparently. Spacebar does not jump. And there's a fence around these animals, so I can't just murder them. But if I did have a bow, I could probably shoot them. Can we attack this guy over here? Let's right click. Attack target? Can we fight him? And it's not letting me do it. You still feel open to the lower parts. Whoa. You still feel open at the lower parts of your body. What does that mean? It doesn't make any sense. I thought, am I not wearing pants? I feel open at the lower parts of my body? I don't know. Can I still I can feed this guy too or tame him. So you can see the game has a lot of interesting little mechanics. But unfortunately, it's not executed too well. Because, again, it's a game that's hard to pick up and learn. You just kind of left at the beginning. At least you have a tutorial now. I mean, I believe when the game first came out, I mean, it was even more open-ended, where the game did very little to even teach you. At least early on now, you have things to do. And I can't find anything to kill right now, either. So the game, why is there a little, what are these little black holes on this hill over here? It looks really weird. Can I get closer to it, maybe? It's like a hole on the mountain. And things are loading as I get closer to it. And over there is a cave ceiling. Why is there a cave ceiling on the wall? It's kind of weird. Maybe I can go inside of there. I mean, in the game, you can actually mine natural resources from trees, from mines, and all that good stuff. And the mines themselves can actually run out of resources. So, I think I'm doing a lot of gushing for this game. But I should mention, again, a lot of people won't like this game. And most people are just absolutely going to hate it. And because it's not user-friendly. I mean, a game like this that's this open-ended can be pretty hard to pick up and learn. Can we go inside this cave over here? And it's not really much of... Oh, it is actually much of a cave. Let's go exploring these iron vines over here, which we can mine. Oh, I hit the ceiling by accident. And let's keep going down over here. So, I wonder how far this goes down. So you can mine resources over here until the resources themselves run out. And then you gotta go find different mountains and different caves to mine your resources. So this is actually a pretty deep mine, which is kind of cool too. So I guess Minecraft probably drew a lot of its inspiration from Wurm Online, which is kind of cool considering how popular Minecraft became nowadays. But this isn't a game for everyone, and it's not a very linear game either. It's very open-ended, but I feel like too many MMORPGs nowadays just make things very simple, which spoils a lot of people. I mean, I used to love the games like Ultima Online. I still do for a reason, but games that were so open-ended. But nowadays, people expect games to kind of hold their hand and, you know, make it easier to figure things out. And I think that trend's been getting more and more popular. So games like this, I don't think. I mean, they have a future because if you look at, you know, if you look at the Minecraft again, it's proven to be a smashing success. Smashing? Who says that? I just said it, but it proved to be a huge success too. But this game's been around since 2006, so odds are it'll keep on going. I would commit more time to it if I knew. I mean, I'm all about free-to-play games nowadays, too. There is a free trial now, but can I open this? Is there stuff in here? Any goodies? Nope, there's nothing in the food storage bin, but I guess if there was something in there, I could have taken it. More chests over here, too. Large chests. Let's open that stuff up. Too bad there's nothing in Azatid's chest over there. Azatid's. But let's keep on moving around. A lot of random stuff in the environment over here, too. But that's because, again, the entire game world is supposed to be shaped by players. There's some interesting PvP mechanics too, but again, those are available only to paying users. I mean, with skills maxed out at like 80 plus, being capped at 20 is a big deal. Though you can still craft your own house in the game, you can just start building your own house. I think you need 20 masonry or something like that to start building your first wooden house. But in order to build anything bigger and better, again, you need to spend money or, you know, start paying monthly. Though I think the subscription fee is not nearly as big as most modern MMORPGs. It's like $10 for every 2 months or something along those lines. Can we open this chest or is it locked? Let's go repair that chest, which we can't do right now. But the game's website points out how in-depth the crafting is. I mean, if you want to make a hammer in the game, you have to cut a tree down. You got to cut a log. You get a log from those trees. You got to make a shaft from the logs. You got to mine some iron ore. Heat the iron ore in the forge, and then you got to combine the two items, the lump of metal and the stick, combine them together to actually make a hammer. And there's supposedly thousands of different item combinations in the game. I'm running out of time, but I've yet to find anything to kill. But in a game like this, you look at more exploration and crafting and resource gathering than fighting itself anyway, though there are combat skills. But anyway, guys, I am running out of time. If you guys do want to play Wurm Online or just learn more about it, do check out the full review on MMOHut.com. Later, guys.